Riffing here for Hornstyle Rocks. We're here at Irving Plaza in New York City for the Metalliance Tour. I'm here once again with my brother Kirk Windstein, of course from Crowbar, Kingdom Sorrow, down. Welcome back to New York one more time.
Thanks, man. Good to be back.
How's it been the tour so far, man? I know, of course, New York is gonna be up there, but we haven't played it.
Cool. New Orleans was great. It's all been cool, you know. This should be a really good one. We're looking forward to it. Should be packed. Should be a good show, man.
And you just got back from the UK. You just released your new album, Sever the Wicked Hand. How's been the response from the fans with your new tunes?
Great. We're doing a couple of new ones live tonight, and it's been going over great. Everybody seems to love the record, so we're real happy, man.
No, definitely. When I heard it, I mean, I had no question that it was, you know. But what I like about you guys is that you always do your own trademark, but you do evolve. It's not that you're going crazy with it. It's a Crowbar record.
Right. No, absolutely. I just think on this one, there's more elements. We have like every element that's ever been a part of our sound present on this record. So it's a natural, we evolve, but it's still Crowbar, so we don't bring anything too crazy in. We just bring in new elements with each record. And
how was the process of that record? I mean, was it a long process or was pretty much meat and potatoes sort of style?
Once we got down to actually, saying, okay, we're going to the studio August 28th, which is when we began, and started rehearsing and putting songs together, it didn't take very long. And it was a pretty smooth record to record, really. It came out great, man. It sounds great. It was easy, as far as the studio vibe and all was no pressure. We took our time and got it right. It sounds great.
Let me ask you something, Kirk. Do you have any rituals before you go on stage? Obviously, you're a couple hours away from playing. Do you have anything that you go through? Any, warm-ups or anything like that?
Not really. I just kind of try to get myself focused, just try to chill a little bit, rest the voice. I mean, like right now, it's pretty shot. Everybody's been sick a little bit, but just try to get, try to focus all my energy and attention on the gig, on the time on stage. I don't really, I don't party anymore, so there's none of that. But I just really try to save everything up for when I hit the stage and just be focused for that,
Right, and I'm glad you brought that up because right now, I mean, you obviously focus not only on your music but on your family. I know you have a beautiful daughter, Arthur, too, which, those are the things that really matter. Of course, the packed venues is what keeps you, coming back and happy, but, family's first.
No, totally, man. So, when I'm on the road, I just did a whole lifestyle change, really. I hate when they do this whole, like, I'm an AA or sober. I don't do any of that stuff, I just quit drinking. I don't know if it's forever, whatever. I don't drink right now. I like it. But I've been able to rewire my brain, the way I'm thinking, and just really find out what by stepping away from booze for the first time in 25 years or whatever. It just let me get a whole new outlook on life, So I have my priorities in order now,
Right, and of course, new down album is. You said last time we talked is pretty much wrapped up. Is there any sort of like scheduled release date or around what period of time people can expect that?
It's all. The songs are there. It's just a matter. I think we're going to start recording in May with Down. It's just it takes so long with Down for anything to get done. But we got some more shows. Played some shows at home. We got more stuff coming up, and we'll be back up with Down up New York City April 28th. I think it is. So
right.
I think after those couple of shows, we're going to try to get to recording. Before we go to Europe, we're down in the summer.
And of course, with Kingdom Sorrow, you're gonna be playing Mayhem Fest, and obviously you gotta be looking forward to getting out there. Like, the vibe, of course, of a personal show like this inside a venue is different than being outdoors with with the Crowbar heads, and not just the Crowbar heads, but almost like a metal family there. Yeah, totally. It's fun. Festivals are fun. It'll be cool. It'll be cool to do. It's gonna be a lot of work. A lot of traveling. We're doing a lot of signings. Jamie and I are. We're gonna have the Hateware booth set up with all our merch, and it's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be good, man. And when are you gonna take some time off, man? Don't know. I'm trying to keep rolling, man. I gotta pay the bills. Let me ask you, since obviously you changed your lifestyle, as you were saying before, you found yourself writing more music than ever before, like more ideas are popping out, so to speak? I've been so busy playing and honestly, and doing press and doing other things, around the house and whatever, getting my home in order, that I really haven't had much time to write. I've been messing around. I got an acoustic finally, which I haven't had an acoustic guitar in, 10 years. I bought one and started working around on some ideas with that, so I think I'm going to try to do an acoustic record and get it out before Christmas. Maybe a solo type of? Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
And is it gonna be, obviously, you know, I met recently Jimmy Bauer, which is one of your brothers, and Mike Williams, and we were talking about how the New Orleans music scene was built around the people and not necessarily a sound. But of course, you do have the sounds that everybody knows from the South. And can people expect your solo record to touch upon some themes from New Orleans and that vibe and that sound from New Orleans?
I think so. And, you know, I really don't know lyrically what direction I'm going to go in with it. The only band I've ever written lyrics for is Crowbar. And I don't want it to be the same exact thing. You know, I want it to be a little different. But, you know, I think it's going to be interesting.
And finally, before we get out of here, I mean, obviously, the venue's starting to pack up a little bit. Probably in the next hour, we're going to have hundreds, then thousands of kids in here. And what makes New York City so special when you guys come here?
It's just always a great show. I mean, since you're a, you know, excuse me, since you're a little kid, you know, it's like, you know, like when you first start playing out. First time I played like out of town, you know, it was like a big deal. And first time I played out of state, it was a big deal. New York's one of those places when you're young and you're in, you know, in the music business. The first time you play there, you know, it's a big deal to you. So, you know, for us, I mean, it's always special to play New York. You know, it's one of the biggest cities in the world, one of the greatest cities in the world. So it's always special.
And on a special tour like this, the Metalliance guys really put it together really well. I want to thank, of course, Kirk, Crowbar, Bill Mize from E1 Music, because he's always, you know, helping me out and helping you guys out to kind of like connect the fans with what you guys do. And of course, Tipsy Ray for putting the tour together. And I mean, who was the band that you've seen on this tour that you were like maybe had seen or haven't seen, but you know, you actually like making it a point to check every night out?
I'm trying to get an opportunity to check out all the openers, really. I mean, I've seen Vitus, I've seen Helmet, you know, so I've been trying to check out, you know, back and forth a little bit. I really like the Atlas Moth. They're all different. It's all cool stuff, man. So let's see what's up.
Right on, brother. Joe Shitton here from Hornsop Rocks from Irving Plaza, from the Metalliance Tour. And big shout out to New Orleans. You know, it doesn't matter which band it is. New Orleans always represents New York well. And Kirk, I want to thank you very much for always taking time for, you know, as you say, so we can connect to the fans and send the message to them. And I think one of the most important messages you say right now is, you know, you can focus yourself and you can kind of kick off a habit by having the right mental power. People think that they have to go through meters and things like that, but you know, you have obviously the right direction. I wish you the best of luck with that, and you know, because that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks to all the fans. Big time, man.